Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see, I have my girl here, Jasmine Villegas, and we're gonna be doing some makeup on her today. We did take a poll on our Instagram, and it was like soft glam versus heavy glam or whatever.
So most of you guys voted for heavy glam, but we're gonna save that for my channel. I'm gonna come back into her very beautiful home and get my face beat again. Probably this weekend.
Literally.
Yeah, this weekend. So for her channel, we're gonna do soft glam. As you guys seen, she's done my makeup a few times the past couple weeks, and you guys have seriously loved it. So we're gonna show you how to achieve that look. Yeah. Well, she's gonna show you. I'm just gonna sit here and drink this wine.
Yes, we're here chilling. We're living our lives.
Yes.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and get started, yeah?
Let's do it.
So then we're gonna go ahead and start off with skincare. And I'm just putting some eye cream underneath her eyes so that when we go in with like concealer and all of our foundation and highlights and all of that, it's gonna be nice and smooth. A lot of the times when you don't use eye cream, those are the areas that can get really crusty the fastest.
Really? That's gross.
Okay, so then we're going in with some moisturizer, and this is the Tatcha water cream.
Feels really good. And I have eczema, so right now my skin is like, thank you. Thank you, Megan.
I mean, it doesn't even look like she has eczema either, which pisses me off.
Really?
She has great skin.
Thank you. I love when people say that, because I'd be like, you don't even know half of it.
Since we're gonna be doing a soft glam, I'm gonna put a little bit of this MAC strobe cream on her. Her skin type is more combo, so we don't want to go in with any excessive like dewy foundations or anything like that. So this strobe cream is going to give us the look of all the dew without it making her look oily. Even like just like that, it looks like you're like so much more oily.
We're done. Thank you so much for watching on
Natural glowy look, that's it.
We're done.
I want to start off with her brows first, just because I like to shape the face. We're going to be using a powder, a gel, and some concealer just to carve her brow. But first I'm going to go in with a little bit of this powder and brush her eyebrows out. I like to use both sides of the Anastasia pans. We're going to go in and slightly feather her brow. I'm never doing like one long motion like that. I always like to keep it like nice and short strokes because that mimics the look of hair rather than just really long lines. Because naturally our eyebrows don't grow like
no wonder.
Is that what you do?
I'd be going in like this. Oh heck no. So not only is this tutorial for you guys, it's also for me as well.
For sure. She can take this home and watch it.
Yeah. Oh, I am. You're like, okay, that's what she did.
I typically like to bring the eyebrow out farther than it really needs to be. Just because when I go in with concealer, I can then shape it to like the angle that I really want it. I know it looks a little like suspect when it's like this, but I promise like at the end it'll work out.
It looks good every time she does it, so.
So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is carve her eyebrows out, and we're using the NARS Soft Matte Creamy Concealer. Again, so like I told you guys, like really soft motions. I'm not ever doing it like one harsh line across. I like to do like little sections at a time. Go ahead and take all of this concealer and put it down her whole entire lid. And then when we're done with the other eye, we're going to set that, and then that'll be our base for our eyeshadow. And I'm just using the Airspun powder. You can get this at like Walgreens, Walmart.
I've been trying to find this powder.
Really?
Everybody like swears by it.
Yeah, it is so good. So we're gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill palette.
If there's anything left in it, I'm gonna
We're good. So we're gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm gonna start off with these two colors right here, mixing them together. We're just placing this eyeshadow right into her crease. Nothing crazy. Just going back and forth with chill like motions. Then we're going to deepen that up a little bit, and we're going to go in with this one. Yeah, so we're going to be placing that slightly below those other colors. I also like to make sure I have a clean brush next to me all the time so that I can blend these out nice and smoothly. What's your favorite kind of makeup look?
I like the glowy, like dewy look. I like how like J-Lo does her makeup, so I always likes doing it like that. But this one I have my lighter hair and I have darker hair, so I'm like, it's like you have to, I don't know, it's weird. Hair like really defines like your makeup look. Like you have to like.
Wait, you dyed your hair?
Yeah, you just noticed?
I'm so happy.
What, really?
Oh my god, I literally just noticed you dyed your hair. Yeah.
The roots were coming in and I was like.
I love it. I literally told you, I was like, I want you to dye your hair darker. I absolutely love it.
Because my hair was, the roots were going in and like, I didn't want to kill my hair anymore by having to re-get it light. So I was like, I'm gonna have to just go dark for a while, get my hair healthy again, and then I can go and do, I don't know, whatever color.
Yeah, whatever you want. But honestly, I love the dark hair on you. It looks so good. I love it. So from here, I'm just gonna go in with these lighter colors here, and I'm gonna start placing this on her brow bone. Okay, so then I'm gonna cut your crease. We're not gonna do like anything crazy, but I do want it to be defined where we put like the gold on her eye. Because if I don't do that, it'll just kind of blend in and then it'll be kind of messy. I'm gonna go slightly above her crease line. Go ahead and open. That's like perfect. See, like right where it creases, it like, you'll be able to see the gold really nicely. I think I'm gonna go about halfway for this. We're not gonna do a full cut crease. And it's okay if the end is like not super all nice, because we're gonna use eyeshadow to blend that out later. I need more alcohol. Can you hand that to me?
Me too!
We're gonna go ahead and go in with these two lighter shades right here. And that's the shade that's gonna be on her lid. But we're gonna wet the brush so that it goes on a little bit more smoothly and clean right onto this line. And I like to tap this in. When was the last time you filmed a makeup tutorial?
Like maybe a year ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
You did it on your own, or
maybe a year and a half ago. I had one of my makeup artists in LA. She had did it. My daughter was like 1, so it had to be a year and a half ago. And I tried to do one myself, and it didn't work out. Because for one, I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't know how to do it professionally like she does. And 2, the lighting was killing me. I looked so crazy. I was like, I'm just not.
To smoke all of this out here in the outer corner, I'm gonna go in with this slightly red shade, but I'm gonna mix it with like these browner colors so that it's not super red. And we're just gonna blend that in together here. I like to bring it in a little more at the top and then have it like at an angle coming out. Perfect. Open your eyes. Yes, nice and bright. So I was just telling Jasmine that I really want to do like Halloween makeup on her.
And I want to do it so bad.
Yes, I think that would be so cool. So you guys have any suggestions on like a look that we should do? I'd totally be down. Or if you want to do anything too.
No,
like,
I'm down to let them vote and like, you know, kind of give them what they want to see. But that's going to be tight.
Yeah, that'll be really cool.
Because I looked at her video on Instagram and she's been posting it and I was like,
that makes me so happy.
I don't know how you do it.
So these lashes are from Pinky Rose Cosmetics and they're super pretty. I really like these. I've actually never heard of this brand before, but they are gorgeous. So we're gonna go ahead and just slap these on her.
Are making the noise?
Oh, that's my brother's door.
Oh.
I know, it sounds like there's a ghost.
And I was sitting here, was like, is your mom home?
Oh, that's my brother.
Oh my god! I'm so scared! Oh my god! He's like, yeah, it sounds like there's a ghost. And it's like, dude. I need a drink.
So now that her lashes are on, they look so good. I love the way that they look. So we're gonna put a little bit of black liner in her upper lash line so that there's no like pieces of her skin showing, so it looks a little bit more smoky. Look down for me, and then I'm just gonna go in here. We're basically done with her eyes. We're gonna continue like her lower lash line and everything later, but we're gonna move on to her skin right now, and it's already prepped. Everything's all nice and sunk in. So we're gonna start off with some foundation.
Guys, ready to prepare for magic. So whenever she does my skin, it literally looks like butter.
Yes, it looks so good.
I'm ready.
Last time I did Jasmine's makeup, I used the Fenty Beauty and the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. I mixed them together. And I think that that's what we're gonna do today.
You know what's crazy? When you did my makeup the last time, one of my friends was like, yeah, you gave me a hug and like no makeup got on my shirt. And I was like, Megan? Shout out to Megan.
Yes, I love it.
He was like, you don't really wear a lot of makeup on. I was like, did it look like I didn't?
Did it look like it?
Because I didn't have it in your shirt? I was like, that's good then. You wear makeup and it doesn't happen to get on anybody's shirt, then you're like, yeah.
That's like the best compliment, honestly.
Right. Go to sleep and your whole face print is on the pillow.
Me like 2 years ago, literally. I used to be so bad at taking off my makeup. And
that's literally me.
It made my skin so bad, dude. I was so like depressed about it for so long.
And it just stays there. And
right?
Like, how do you get like the makeup to stay on so dewy? It's like the preparation, right? That helps too. And then
it's all about the prep and like moisturizing your skin. But literally that strobe cream, that's like everything.
Okay.
Like literally, it's so good because this foundation is super matte. It's a super matte foundation. So since you are oily, we want to use something that's gonna like control the oils, but then we also still want that dewy look. So that's why we have the strobe cream.
Okay. It's like a cloud.
Yes.
It literally is like a cloud. I'm so in love with it. You would never know I had eczema.
Eczema. What's up?
You got eczema? Never know. No, I don't. Not today.
Yeah, we're using Shape Tape, you know, concealer. Great. Staple. Just gonna blend that in.
But that's your favorite concealer, Shape Tape?
Yes, it is my favorite concealer. So I'm gonna start to contour her face, and we're gonna go in with the Kevyn Aucoin contour book. All of the colors in here, well not all of them, but these two, the main ones that I use, they're very cool toned. So they're gonna be very like gray. So it's not gonna look super orange when you're contoured. It's gonna literally look like a chateau. Nice. So I'm gonna take a brush. I'm going to tap it in. I did add a little bit of oil to this just so that it could be a little easier to blend out on the face.
Have you ever used the Farsali
oil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the white one.
Do you like it?
It's actually really good. I like the gold flakes in it. I feel very expensive.
Gold flakes. When I worked at Sephora, a lot of the skincare people, they'd be like, it's fake. Like, don't get it. It's like for...
Really? Does it work? I'm not expensive.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I use on my face, like to make it like super, not oily, but moisturized, like the foundation, is the milk. Milk product, that's what I use.
Yeah. Wait, which one? The cooling stick or?
No, it's just the clear one.
Oh, okay. I love their whole brand. I feel like it's so different.
Yeah, I love that about them. That's like I like Too Faced because I love the smell of everything. It's so good.
I'm going to be using Peaches from MAC. This is my all-time favorite like blush. I think it goes good with every single skin tone. Go ahead and smile for me, and we're just going to put those right onto the apples of the cheeks. So with the same colors that we used on her eye, we're gonna do the same exact steps on the bottom. So going in with those lighter colors first, we're gonna go ahead and take this with like a pencil brush and just start doing her lower lash line. Going back in with these darker shades.
Oh my god. I wanna cry, it looks so good.
I love it.
Girl!
Yes. We're gonna go in with the Amrezy highlight from Anastasia. This is absolutely my favorite thing in the whole entire world. It literally just looks so magical on the skin. Taking my Evian spray, this is like my favorite thing in the world. And we're gonna wet it a little bit and really push this product in. Top of her lip. Jasmine literally has the nicest lips.
Really?
Yes. I literally told you that the first time I did your makeup.
I like my lips when I wake up in the morning because they're like swollen. Or when you eat like a bunch of Takis. I like that hot and spicy bowl of soup.
Yeah. So you see how this product is like really light and then this one is really yellow, right?
Yeah.
This is the one that I'm using, the Ben 9 one. The banana
I love
powder.
the banana one.
Yes. So now we're gonna set your entire face with the more yellow one. It won't be as white around, you know what I mean? So it makes it look even brighter. So if you need to like clean anything up, it's literally perfect. And this powder is so nice, I feel like it just makes it look airbrushed. So pretty.
Dude, I'm gonna keep watching this tutorial and be like, okay, I need that brush, I need that product.
You got a lot of questions on the lip we did last time,
Yeah,
right?
everybody loved the lip that you did last time.
Okay.
And I could not explain it to them because I didn't know how to explain it myself.
I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Glide On Pencil, and I've had this one literally forever. You guys can see it's like tiny. This one is in the shade Deep. And like I said earlier, Jasmine has like really nice lips, so you don't even need to like overline or do anything. So we're just gonna do the very outer parts of her lips. We're not gonna fill it in completely. I put like all my old MAC lipsticks in here. Last time we used this one, it's a little lighter, and then we put like this one in the center.
I think I remember. You were telling me because I asked her specifically, what'd you do, girl?
Yeah.
It looks good.
So we're gonna take this one, and this one's in the shade Modesty. I'm just using this pencil to kind of blend it back in. And then, very last shade, we're gonna go in with this one. And this way it gives us like the dark, the medium, and then the super light. So it almost gives us like a really nice lip contour. So I'm gonna use the foundation that we use, the Fenty one. And I'm gonna use this to carve out her lips. There we go.
Oh my god. It's so good.
That is basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to Jasmine's channel like you guys aren't already, but
yeah, and look out for more videos. We've created so many ideas in the couple hours we've been here, so we're gonna give you guys a lot of content, so make sure you guys look out for that. Thank you so much again.
Of course, of
You're
course.
amazing.
See you guys next time. Bye.